Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NPDA 2022 National Championship Tournament Awards Ceremony. We are so excited to have all of you here. My name is Ashley Knuckles-Cuevas. I have been your tournament director, and I am also the vice president of NPDA and the director of forensics at San Diego State University. We are so excited to have had all of you. So we know it's late, so let's get into it. First off, we would like to do some thank yous. I'm going to hand it over to Brittany.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashley. So there are several folks that we have to thank to all these people that made the tournament possible for you. So, of course, we have to thank Ashley Knuckles-Cuevas from San Diego State University for not only being your vice president, but also being your tournament director, and just frankly doing such an amazing job and taking on a lot of work. And so I really appreciate it, Ashley, as I'm sure everyone else does. So please thank Ashley when you get a chance. Shoot her something on Facebook or whatever, and let her know how much you appreciate her and how awesome she is and kind and wonderful. The rest of our board is pretty awesome too, and the tournament staff. So our treasurer, Shannon LeBeau from Rice University, collecting all the fees, helping out with sweeps, and just really everything else throughout the tournament process has been super helpful, and making sure we're going to make sure judges get paid super quickly for all of our hired judges, which is great. Next, we have the NPDA Executive Secretary. Not only did Benjamin Lang from Concordia University Irvine let me talk him into taking on this role, which is not really easy because they maintain sweepstakes points, which is not only tracking all of your points across all of the tournaments, but figuring out how those factor in with sweeps with our bylaws, making sure you've met all your requirements to be a member school. But last but not least, when the site crashed, Benji literally had to recreate this all by himself, and we still have all the results to give to you tonight. So another person you really have to thank when you get a chance. Then a couple other people. So we have the help room staff, Damon Lawson from San Diego State University, who was there for you all weekend to make sure if you needed any help, they would give it to you. Our ombuds, which luckily we got to let her not be too busy, was Jeannie Hunt from Northwest College. And then lastly, I just want to thank all of you on behalf of the NPDA Executive Board, all the competitors, all the coaches, all the judges, all of your institutions for really making this possible. We couldn't do the tournament without you, obviously.
And all right. I'm going to interrupt you because everybody needs to know that this tournament would not be possible if it was not for an amazing tab staff individual. And Brittany is such a kind and amazing and strong, hardworking individual. And Brittany is the president of NPDA. And she asked me to run for this position to be vice president. And I could not think of another person who I could work long weekends with, who I know I can depend on, who I can trust, and who I know at the end of the day cares so much about this activity and about every single one of you debaters, because she wants to do this so that way you have the opportunity to have these amazing rounds, these amazing experiences. And Brittany literally had, when the tournament broke, had to tab quarters by hand. And I could not have done that. So we all owe Brittany an amazing round of applause and thank yous. So shoot her like as many thank yous as you can on social media and give her huge shout outs. And when we all see each other in person, make sure to remember that tournaments, of course, we should be celebrating the people who are winning the trophies, but we also need to make sure that we are appreciative of the people who make it possible for those rounds to happen. So Brittany, thank you so much for all that you do for us.
Thank you, Ashley. And you have an unfair advantage of knowing that I have hit my delirious extra emotional state. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. So much people don't have to see me cry again, because that's not pretty. But thank you so much, Ashley. That means a lot. And speaking of Ashley, I am now going to throw it back over to her to announce some special awards and things that we do here at the national tournament.
Thank you. All right. So the next thing that we are going to go over is the Brent Northup Distinguished Service Award. So this award recognizes the recipient's contributions and commitment to the development of NPDA over the course of multiple generations of NPDA debaters. Consider this like a legacy award. And when the person that is actually named after, Brent Northup, is another one of those behind the scene entities that none of us would be at this tournament if it wasn't for this person. And Brent literally has dedicated well over decades to this activity, being the financial advisor, helping us get up and running, figuring out our 501c3 status and other things that we only talk about in debate rounds, but actually doing it. So Brent is an amazing human being and a fantastic person. And even though they are no longer associated with our program or our activity, they still check in on us. So we are very excited to carry on his legacy and award an amazing individual who I know all of you, either directly or indirectly, your lives have been touched by this person if you are here at this tournament. So Zach Schneider, unfortunately, I have to say, was an amazing human being. And Zach Schneider was a member of this community, first as a debater, and then took on the mantle of being a coach, and then continued on in that coaching role, and then that expanded into service. Zach volunteered for the NPDA. He helped me when I first became a tournament director of forensics. He wrote topics for my tournaments, and frequently would volunteer to judge rounds and would refuse to be paid and just wanted to help the activity. And his work as over the years has made such a huge impact on all of us. He was a part of the NPDA community from 2010 until he was taken away from us on September 25th, 2021. Accepting on Zach's behalf is his amazing and beautiful wife, Rebecca Schneider, and she recorded a short video for us, so I'm going to share that now.
Hi, everybody. Most of you all don't really know me. My name's Rebecca Schneider. I'm Zach Schneider's wife, and I'll be reading the majority of this, so forgive me. I'd like to sincerely thank the NPDA for recognizing Zach and his dedication to the debate community. From the first day I met Zach, I knew debate was an important cornerstone in his life. Through the years we were together, I enjoyed seeing his relationship to the activity evolve and change as he went from a debater to a coach to judge, mentor, and leader in the community. Zach was a special person in that he was always willing to dedicate his time and effort to improving the things he cared about, and debate was definitely one of those things. I saw him spend countless hours writing topics, helping with practice rounds, creating websites and video hosting platforms, and sending advice to other debaters. He never complained about the time he dedicated because this was something he loved, and he loved spending the time with all of you. With loss, it's easy to view it through a myopic lens, but when I step back from my own grief, I see all the lives he touched and know that you all miss him and feel his absence too. Zach always credited debate with a lot of his personal growth, and so many of you are to thank for that. I hope debate continues to be a place for growth and change, and through all of your challenges and successes, you're able to remember Zach along the way. Thank you.
And we did send Rebecca a physical award to continue to remind her that she and Zach are always in our thoughts and in our hearts. And this activity has been changed for the better because of him. And there will be another video coming soon. We are in the process of rebuilding our website and getting more resources out and available for people. And so another video will be up and available for people shortly. So keep an eye out for that, for more memories of Zach. All right. And speaking of more individuals who bring smiles to our faces, one of my favorite things about our community is student representatives. So student representation and student governance is really important. And I love that our organization allows for a student leader to be a part of all of our executive council meetings and to see behind the scenes and bring the voices and the cares and passions and concerns about the students to those of the executive board. I had an honor serving with Sean this year, and I will miss him. I'm looking forward to working with Uzea Pasta from El Camino College, who ran on a platform of being a pretty cool, chill guy. And from this photo that his coach endorsed, I have a feeling he's going to be a pretty fun guy. But I also know that Uzair has a passion for this activity, and I look forward to serving with him. Next is All-American Awards. Now, these awards are for people who are in their final year of competition at their institution. This can be awarded to 2- or 4-year individuals, and they have to be nominated by their coach, and they also have to submit quite a few materials, including letters of recommendation, have a certain GPA average, and have shown extracurricular involvement and much more. And I am honored to read these awards because I think it does an amazing job of honoring students who have given so much to this activity and may not have walked away with a national championship, or may have, but it shows that there's more to this activity than just winning a tournament. It is definitely a community, and there are skills that we learn and that we take with us that help us to be better along the way. So our first winner from Mercer University and an honorary member of my team this weekend, Cameron Wade. Congratulations, Cameron. Next, we have from McKendree University, Kyle Garrett. Kyle, congratulations. From Concordia University at Irvine, and my fellow executive council member from this previous year, Sean Nolan. Sean, congratulations. And I might be a little bit biased, but my favorite person on this list from San Diego State University, Matt Hitomi. Matt, it's been an honor to be your director of forensics and to be your coach. Congratulations. And last but absolutely not least, from Rice University, Jacob Tate. Congratulations. All of you have earned the moment to celebrate and look back on an amazing career and to look forward to all the things that are to come. All righty. I believe that I will then be handing it off. For season sweepstakes, and I think that's Benji.
Hey everyone. So for those of you who I haven't met personally, my name is Benji, and I am the executive secretary this year. I've had the honor of being able to tabulate all of the season sweepstakes for all of the sanctioned tournaments by the NPDA over the course of the entire academic year. There are a few different divisions that we'll be recognizing sweepstakes in. We will have some sweepstakes for 2 universities, some overall, and then we'll recognize it by competitive division. So first, if I can see the slide for the 2-year division sweepstakes, there are 3 institutions that earned awards this year for 2-year division sweepstakes. Placing in 3rd place, we have Rio Hondo Community College. In 2nd place, we have Diablo Valley College. And that leaves in 1st place for your 2-year division season-long sweepstakes is El Camino College. Congratulations to the 3 of you. And that brings us to our overall season sweepstakes. The overall National Season Sweepstakes Award does not take any divisions into account. It is purely a compilation of all of the eligible points that people have earned at sanctioned tournaments. We recognize 20 institutions, the top 20, and we'll be reading them in reverse order. In 20th place, William Jewell College. In 19th place, Hillsdale College. In 18th place, Macalester College. In 17th place, we have Cal State University Long Beach. In 16th place, we have Rio Hondo Community College. In 15th place, we have Schreiner University. And in 14th place, we have Mercer University. In 13th, Grand Canyon University. In 12th place, University of Texas at Tyler. In 11th place, McKendree University. And in 10th place, San Diego State University. San Diego State University marks the first out of the top 10 for our season-long sweepstakes award, counting down to number 1. In 9th place, we have Whitman College. In 8th place, University of Oregon. In 7th place, we have Point Loma Nazarene University. In 6th place, we have Concordia University at Irvine. And in 5th place, we have Rice University. In 4th place is Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley. And our top 3. In 3rd place is Diablo Valley College. In 2nd place is the University of the Pacific. And that brings us to our number 1 first place overall sweepstakes championship for all divisions, El Camino College. Congratulations to everyone who's made it to this list. No small achievement in a challenging year like this year. Congratulations, El Camino, for your sweepstakes national championship. Lastly, we will recognize the top 5 in each division. These are the divisions for novice, junior, and open division. We count sweeps in largely the same way. And we will be beginning with our novice division sweepstakes. In 5th place, Grand Canyon University. In 4th place, Diablo Valley College. In 3rd place, San Diego State University. In 2nd place, Point Loma Nazarene University. And in 1st place, in the novice division, also El Camino College. Congratulations to the top 5 of you in the novice division. Next, we have the junior division. And in 5th place, we have Concordia University at Irvine. In 4th place, we have Mercer University. In 3rd place, we have San Diego State University. In 2nd place, Grand Canyon University. And in 1st place, our junior division season-long sweepstakes is also El Camino College. Congratulations, El Camino. Congratulations to the top 5 of you in the junior division as well. Lastly, we recognize the top 5 in the open division, counting only that division and only points from that. In 5th place, the University of Oregon. In 4th place, Rice University. In 3rd place, Diablo Valley College. In 2nd place, Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley. And for our national championship in open sweepstakes division, we have the University of the Pacific. Congratulations to the University of the Pacific. Congratulations to the top 5 in our open division sweepstakes. That concludes a report of the season-long sweepstakes, and I'll pass it over back to Ashley.
All right. For speaker awards, we have our top novice speakers. So for our top novice speakers, in 5th place from Concordia University at Irvine, we have Kate Settle. In 4th place from Mercer University, Shirayu Salgarkar. From Grand Canyon University, in 3rd place, top novice speakers, Haley Petty. 2nd place, novice speakers, from San Diego State University, Ian Lang. And your top novice speaker at the 2022 NPDA National Championship Tournament we have Nayati Patel from Mercer University. That brings us to our top speakers in the open division. The top 20th place speaker from University of Texas at Tyler, Josh Smith. In 19th from the University of the Pacific, Gustavo Garcia. In 18th from the University of the Pacific, Joel Brown. In 17th from Hillsdale College, Tavio Pea. In 16th place from Macalester College, Temur Arsal. In 15th place from Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley, Isabella Bartmes. In 14th place from the University of Texas at Tyler, Ayush Kumar. In 13th place from Macalester College, Sam Price. In 12th place from McKendree University, Kyle Garrett. In 11th place from the University of Oregon, Gabe Gravel. This brings us to our top 10 speakers. Your 10th place speaker, from Rice University, Maximus Renteria. In 9th place from San Diego State University, Matt Hitomi. In 8th place from University of Texas at Tyler, Mason Rameli. In 7th place from the University of the Pacific, Tiara Smithson. In 6th place from Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley, Amanda Mescal. In 5th place from Mercer University, Cameron Wade. In 4th place from Rice University, Jacob Tate. In 3rd place from University of Oregon, Alex Lee. In 2nd place from Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley, June Dentz, which means your top speaker for the NPDA 2022 National Championship Tournament from the University of the Pacific, Arshita Sendaparthi. Congratulations, Arshita Sendaparthi. What a wonderful, wonderful award to win. I believe I'll be passing this off to Brittany to announce elimination rounds.
Yep, that's me. All right. Congrats to all the speakers and Arshita and Pacific. That's so impressive. Now let's move on to your team awards from the elimination rounds up until the final round. Before we get into the traditional elimination rounds, I want to start with the novice breakout final. There was a semifinal round. I think there might be a typo. If not, I'll certainly recognize the semifinalists. So I just want to point out again, because this is important, the novice breakout is something that we do to help retain novices in our community, and it's so important. And I just want to kind of have this serve as a reminder that there may be people who have never heard of a criticism before, don't know what uniqueness is, and your welcoming to all of them is really what is going to keep Parley alive. So keep it up and keep that attitude towards them. But let's recognize them now. So we had a partial semifinal round, and it looks like the semifinalists are not. That is the Mercer logo.
It went we only have the novice final breakout listed.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, there was a partial semifinal, and I do want to recognize your other top sorry, just pulling up the slide really quickly. Your other top novice team in the partial semifinal round, which was from Grand Canyon University, Haley Petty and Maya Graham. which set up a final round between Mercer and McKendree University, Chiaru Salgar and Nyati Patel, and then from McKendree University, Erin Brown and Emma McGargy. And the winner is, in a 2-1 decision, from McKendree University, Erin Brown and Emma. I'm sorry, Ashley's screen is covering your last name, but Erin and Emma, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you in other elimination rounds next year. All right, so now we'll move on to the traditional or the open elimination rounds. So first, we'll begin with your non-advancing double octofinalists. From Concordia University, Irvine, Greta Jones and Sean Nolan. From El Camino College, Olivia Penland and Josiah Edwards. So I personally know those students. I only have the last name here, so my apologies. I'm going to read off the last names for you. So from McKendree University, the team of Jackson and Touchette. From Whitman College, Greshkin and Matthew. Which brings us to your octofinalists, your non-advancing octofinalists. So from Macalester College, we have the team of Price and Assar. From McKendree University, Garrett and Smith. From Rice University, Zhu and Witt. From the University of Oregon, the team of Lee and Graville. From the University of the Pacific, the team of Garcia and Brown. From the University of the Pacific, the team of Reyes and Paez. From Whitman College, the team of Spiropoulos and Boyer. From Whitman College, the team of Liu and Moulton. Sorry, I can't see Reeves' name now and not think of present. For all of those of you who were at Topic Announce, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so now we are going to move on to your non-advancing quarterfinalists. From Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley, the team of Mescal and Krishnan. From San Diego State, it's a hybrid between San Diego State University and Mercer University, Martin Navarro and Cameron Wade. From UT Tyler, the team of Parish and Smith. From the University of the Pacific, the team of Sandra Parthy and Smithson. Which brings us to your semifinalists, your non-advancing semifinalists. All right. So first we have from Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley, Isabella Bartmes and June Dentz. And then from San Diego State University, Matthew Hitomi and Kyle Pryor-Landon. And then in the other, or not in the other, pardon me. All right, so that is it for your team awards. Before obviously we get on to the rest of the awards, I am going to throw it over to, so many windows open. There we go. I'm going to turn it over to Shannon LeBeau, the treasurer now, for the tournament sweepstakes.
Hello, all. I am excited to announce the tournament sweepstakes results. And we will start off with our 2-year tournament sweepstakes national champions. The tournament sweepstakes national champions, El Camino College. Congratulations, El Camino. Then we go to our tournament sweepstakes overall, and we'll start off with 15th place. In 15th place, Grand Canyon University. In 14th place, Macalester College. In 13th place, William Jewell College. In 12th place, Mercer University. In 11th place, University of Oregon. This brings us to our top 10. In 10th place, Hillsdale College. In 9th place, El Camino College. In 8th place, McKendree University. In 7th place, Concordia University, Irvine. In 6th place, and I am so proud of them, Rice University. In 5th place, San Diego State University. In 4th place, Parliamentary Debate at Berkeley. In 3rd place, Whitman College. In 2nd place, University of Texas at Tyler. And your champions, for the overall tournament sweepstakes, the University of the Pacific. Congratulations, University of the Pacific, for an amazing tournament. And I am now going to turn it over to Ashley for the results of the championship round.
Thank you very much, Shannon. As you all know, we had a final championship round between the University of Texas at Tyler with Ayush Kumar and Mason Rameli, and Rice University's Jacob Tate and Maximus Renteria. And the moment you've all been waiting for, in a 6-3 decision for the affirmative team, meaning that your second place and runners up are Ayush Kumar and Mason Rameli from the University of Texas at Tyler. Congratulations to University of Texas at Tyler. Ayush and Mason, second place is nothing to ignore. That is an amazing accomplishment. And your tournament champions for the NPDA 2022 National Championship Tournament, we have Jacob Tate and Maximus Renteria from Rice University. Congratulations, Rice University. Jacob and Maximus, congratulations. And now I would just simply like to say thank you again, everybody, for coming, and thank you so much for engaging in some amazing discussions, debates, and hopefully community building. We hope to see all of you again next year at this tournament. Hopefully we will be in person, but we will see what the future brings us. And remember to please be kind to each other and to yourselves, as I always tell my students, but also to remember that debate is an amazing activity. And if we come together, we can make it bigger and better instead of dividing each other. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you to Brittany. Thank you to Benji. Thank you to Shannon. Thank you to everybody who made this tournament possible. Thank you to the judges who made this tournament possible. Have a safe and fantastic